Good morning. Thank you for tuning into the channel. Eric Bernaccio here, and we're doing our daily reading from the Alcoholics Anonymous Daily Reflections book. Today is June 15th, 2020, and the topic is making AA your higher power. Say hi to Tori real quick.
Hello.
You can make AA itself your higher power. Here's a very large group of people who have solved their alcohol problem. Many members have crossed the threshold just this way. Their faith broadened and deepened. Transformed, they came to believe in a higher power. No one is greater than I, at least in my eyes, than when I was drinking. Nevertheless, I couldn't smile at myself in the mirror, so I came to AA where with others I heard the talk of a higher power. I couldn't accept the concept of a higher power because I believed God was cruel and unloving. In desperation, I chose a table, a tree, then AA group as my higher power. Time passed, my life improved, and I began to wonder about this higher power. Gradually, with patience, humility, and a lot of questions, I came to believe in God. Now my relationship with a higher power gives me the strength to live happy, sober life. Now I have a disagreement with this, but I can also understand where people are, and you have to meet them where they are. For me, like, your higher power can't be something that is material or something that is not of extreme strength and power. So for me, it has to be God. It has to be Jesus Christ. When you tell me that your higher power is a table, a tree, a light bulb, or any object in which can be destroyed, then your faith can be destroyed, your strength can be destroyed in all one sitting. So to choose a group of people like the Fellowship of AA, then I can understand that a little bit more, because now they're becoming, for someone who may be an atheist or someone who may not believe in God altogether or has anger towards God because of their misunderstanding of who God is, then a group such as AA or NA or whatever fellowship you choose to join, I guess, could be a representation of something greater than yourself, because that group is what's helping you maintain sobriety or maintain recovery. But it should be an ongoing process of growth where you don't just rely upon that group, because what happens if the group gets shut down, canceled, or you have a situation like the COVID-19 right now where people can't even go meet in person and fellowship in a group, and they're resorting to Zoom meetings, which is not the same thing. So your higher power has to be in something in which you can grab strength from at any given time, which has to be God. And all the biblical principles that are implemented within the steps and the traditions of any fellowship were all written straight from the Bible. They got all of these life principles that are helping people change their lives through the Bible. So says here, I guess the greatest triumph in the story is that time passed, my life improved, and I began to wonder about this higher power. So as things continue to get better within your life, you should have a yearning and a desire to want to know more of why this is working. And upon that, the person that wrote this part of the text stated that gradually, with patience, humility, and a lot of questions, I came to believe in God. And that's the end goal. Like, you want somebody not to rely upon a group or rely upon a fellowship or to rely upon any type of reading, teaching, or ministry. You can't be relying upon that, because those things can all easily be taken away. You want to rely upon something that is never going to be separated from you, which is God. God can't be unfaithful. He can't be unjust. He can't do anything that would separate us from him, because he's a loving, caring Father, and he's not a God of wrath. He's a God of love, and those that commit sin and rebel against him will meet wrath by default. So I came to believe in God. Now my relationship with my higher power gives me strength to live happy, sober life. When we come to believe God, there is a peace and truthfulness about us, and a wholeness, and just genuinely happy, and nothing can bother us to the point where we're able to just get through any situation that occurs with triumph and with ease compared to before, whereas we used to stub our toe, or it was a rainy day and we made an excuse to destroy our success in which we have achieved. So making AA a higher power, yeah, I can understand where somebody, you got to meet them where they're at, but the end goal is to ultimately call God your higher power, because there is nothing, there is no power or source of strength that can be stronger than having God upon you at all times through the Holy Spirit that dwells within us. So I hope this message helped you guys today. Everybody have a blessed day. Say bye, Tori.
Bye-bye.